Quoting from our past Switch video. I think we have enough Mario and Zelda games. Donkey Kong deserves more attention. Well, it got attention alright, and it was great. But I'm talking about the games. The last mainline Donkey Kong game was released in 2014. And now we got reports with small changes. Hey, Big Bro from the future here. This video was recorded a few months before the announcement of DK Bananza for Switch 2. Just to clear any confusion. We good? Okay, back to the video. Mario and Zelda aren't the only series made by Miyamoto, you know. Well, to be fair, most of the Donkey Kong games were made by Miyamoto or Nintendo. There was Pound DP, Retro Studios, even Namco. But they don't compare to the legendary Rareware. Until they got purchased by Microsoft.
Well, you're telling your son got into the Xbox One.
I'll never get over this. Anywho, I love Donkey Kong since I was a kid. If I didn't know Mario, Donkey Kong would probably be my favorite Nintendo franchise. Compared to other games in general, Donkey Kong is a very simple game series that everyone can understand and adapt very easily. Not to mention, this is one of the game series with the best music. For example, listen to the soul level music from other games. Now listen to the one in the first DK country. I'm only including games where you play as the main characters in the Donkey Kong series. No crossovers like Mario vs Donkey Kong. So without further ado, I'm the Big Bro, and these are my top 5 favorite Donkey Kong games. Top 3 games that make you sweat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nope, not doing this. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. Oh boy, awkward game to start with. Basically Diddy Kong racing, but you hurt your wrist the whole game. A Donkey Kong title featuring DK and his friends, and a group of krillings that only exist in this game. This is a racing game where you shake the Wii remote and the nunchuck to accelerate and jump. You can also use a boost ability called Wild Move, which is kinda overpowered, but also very satisfying. And just like Diddy Kong Racing, you get items from the balloons, but the item can get bonus effect depending on the color of the balloon and the character. So how I ended up in top 5? Well, on one hand, this game is faithful to the DK series. Some elements from the classic DK games are seen here. The animations in the main menu are a nice touch. On the other hand, the motion controls are very comfortable. There is a reason why no one uses motion controls after Mario Kart Wii. The tracks are repeated in 1-piece mode. On a hard difficulty, all you do is change the enemy's position or mirror circuits. Not to mention, they had the audacity to put the pineapple launcher in the game without Chunky, the character who uses first. I'm sorry about that. But hey, at least Lanky's here, who sounds like he just hit puberty. And Teddy is not looking tired anymore. I don't know why. That's why I put Barrel Blast in top 5. It may not be a masterpiece, but it's still a very unique, colorful multiplayer game. Let's hope there will be a decent remake, or a future successor.
Help! We're being sucked in!
DK, King of Swing. made by the same creators of Battle Blast but more comfy. I talked about this game before in another video. The story begins with Cranky hosting a climbing tournament, when suddenly King K. Rool, seen here imitating Dr. Eggman, shows up and steals the tournament medals. And now it's up to DK to pursue K. Rool and recover the medals. What kind of plot is this anyway? It's like saying, "Huh, I started movie reel, now you don't have a movie." Oh wait, that already happened. Anyways, this is sort of a puzzle platforming. The controls are more simple than you think. You grab on the rolling circles with the L and R buttons to climb up. Hold both to launch yourself on attack. It's bananas to heal up and turn invincible. Sometimes you can throw rocks too. Sounds simple enough, but it also has its share of unfair moments. Like the second ship level with the ghosts. They're supposed to work like the bulls from Mario, but they move really fast without warning, even when DK looks away. I wasted too many bananas in this level. The music is nice, the bosses are kinda cool, pixels look good for beating GBA, and that's it. That's all I can say about Kingdom's Reign. Pretty simple puzzle game for the average player. Give it a try when you can. Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. Okay, we're getting to the good quality. Originally from the Wii U, this is a sequel of DK's Returns. We see Donkey Kong celebrating his birthday with his friends Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky. When suddenly, their island is attacked by the Arctic invaders, the Snowmans, blowing the Kongs away and turning DK Isle into a frozen island. And now it's up to the Kongs to reclaim their home. This is actually a pretty darn good game. A true improvement from the last one on the Wii. Well, except for the minigames, they still look the same, but whatever. Not only DK and Diddy make a return, but also Dixie and Cranky join the adventure. You take the main control of DK. The other partner Kongs are found in barrels. Each partner Kong comes with a different ability. Diddy can hover, Dixie can double jump, and Cranky can bounce with his cane. He's basically a Shovel Knight. Always Chris marked up for a DuckTales game. In the Switch version, there are two modes of gameplay. The original mode is the exact same as the Wii U, with DK having 2 hearts and 4 with a partner, while Funky mode offers a slightly easier gameplay, with DK having 3 hearts and 6 with a partner. And you play as Funky Kong. And oh boy, he's so OP. He has 5 hearts, can hover in the air, stand on spikes, double jump, and infinite oxygen underwater. He doesn't need a partner like DK, but they can still join in with the second player. And no, they can climb on Funky like DK. I tried. So yeah, this is an excellent game for everyone. Some fans might be disappointed there are no classic enemies like the old games, but I still welcome it anyways. If you have a Switch, this one is good for your collection. How Donkey Kong got his new look. Donkey Kong Country. Oh yeah, now we're talking. The one that started a legacy, made by the legendary team Rareware. Long story short, K. Rool and the Krillings stole DK's banana hoard, and now DK must navigate through various levels in Donkey Kong Island to recover stolen bananas with the help of his buddy, Diddy Kong. Unlike most games on Super Nintendo, the character models are pre-rendered 3D, made with silicon graphics, which is also used for later retro games. But that was irrelevant for 5-year-old me. I see Monkey and Rhino unhappy. Donkey cannot jump high, but he can bounce on tougher enemies and slam the floor. DD is vice versa, he can run faster. To make the most right places, just press select or A. You can find hidden areas in every level that present you with a mini challenge and reward you with several collectibles, such as banana bunch, balloons, congleros, or animal tokens, which is my favorite part of the game. Collect 3 of one kind and you'll be sent to a special room where you place an animal body. And grab many mini tokens as you can. You get 1 extra life for each 100 tokens. And trust me, in a game like this, you're gonna need a lot of extra lives. Personally, I think this is the best game in the trilogy. The others are great too in their own way. But here, it is much easier to find extra lives, and I don't have to worry about in-game currency or a second hidden quest after beating the story. Just beat the game, that's it. Move on. Now I'm playing John Mac. But I believe I've saved a better game for last. But first, let's see the honorable mentions. Donkey Kong Jr. Literally the only official Nintendo game where Mario is the main bad guy. Donkey Kong Jr. Game & Watch. I actually had one of these as a kid. It was more fun than I thought. Oh yeah, and the remake in GBA is great too. Donkey Kong 3. I mean, it's a Donkey Kong game without Mario, but you don't play as Donkey Kong, so moving on. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Highly acclaimed as the best in the trilogy. This one could have been in top 2 if it wasn't for the in-game currency. Donkey Kong Country 3, Diddy Kong's Double Trouble. I like this one for the colorful levels. Can't say the same about the bosses. Some of them are really boring. Donkey Kong Land. DK Country, Budget Edition. Donkey Kong Country, GBA. Technically the same as Super Nintendo, but with slightly better adjustments. Donkey Konga. A video game series where you play with DK bongos. The first one has a Pokemon opening theme and a bunch of remixes from other Nintendo games. The second one has covers songs like All Star by Smash Mouth. The third one is Japan exclusive, and it has songs from classic animes like Naruto, Pokemon, Metal Alchemist, Bubble, Detective Conan, Gundam, and yes, Dragon Ball Z. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, the Donkey Kong game that no one talks about. It's good on the Wii. On the GameCube, it's not that great. Donkey Kong Jungle Climber. It's good, but I'm more attached to the one in GBA. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Judging from the post on Twitter, Nintendo must be very proud of this one. For those who like modern games with old-fashioned 2D platforming. That one was for Half-Hour Rush. Original source.
Okay.
Netflix adaptation. Donkey Kong 64. The golden days of gaming right here. This is yet another beloved game in the N64. We'll play as not 1, not 2, but as 5 different Kongs. When you turn on the game, you are greeted with the animated performance introducing the DK crew, with the DK rap song playing in the background. DK, the leader of the bunch, Diddy, the cool one, Lanky, the one with the funny face, Tiny, the one with style, and the Chunky, the one hell of a guy. Long story short, King K. Rool returns to take revenge, kidnap DK's friends and stole the golden bananas. And now it's up to DK to save the day. Your main objective is to collect the golden bananas. The early levels, like jungle japes, are not hard to miss. They serve a tutorial to make you understand the basic conditions. Of course, the DK crew can accomplish anything without the support of other Kongs. Frankie gives potions and grants abilities. Candy gives you a musical instrument that wipes out all nearby enemies with blades. And Funky gives you guns. There's also this whistle guy named Knight, who will trade you golden bananas for blueprints. Pretty handy for avoiding those difficult missions. Speaking of difficult missions... Wait, no! Ah! While the concept of exploration is fine, it's also the main problem. One big example are the items carried. Like in this game in Juggle Japes, I had to bring Didi, Tiny, and Lanky. Or in this room in Communal Galleon, I had to bring DK and Chunky. And Crystal Capes? But memories. As for the golden bananas, most of them are found either by solving puzzles, defeating enemies, the bonus barrels are not really bonus. God damn it. And then there are the pleasant tasks that will take your soul out. God damn it! Not to mention the obligatory crowns and silver crowns you need before facing Carol. If it wasn't for a friend that told me about it, I would have dropped this game and played Gondra instead. So why is this in top 1 if it's poorly managed? Well, because there's a lot more into it than just collecting stuff. Unlike Mario 64, the quest for getting golden banana is pretty creative. It's not just going point A to point B. For being a cartridge, the world DK 64 is pretty huge, almost as Ocarina of Time. And the multiplayer? Now those are good memories. And most importantly, this is the first and only 3D Donkey Kong game on a Nintendo platform. Hey, me again, just to remind you about DK Bananza on Twitch too. Okay, bye! No sequels, no remakes, no ports, nothing. You know, I always dream of living in a treehouse like DK, but you know how it is. Anyways, in conclusion, this is one of those historical games you need to try at least once in your life. It supports the phenomenon of, while it looks optional, it's actually mandatory. But you can still have fun if you enjoy a little exploration. My advice, if you just want to beat the story, focus on golden bananas you find easy to get. And this is why Donkey Kong 64 is my #1 favorite Donkey Kong game of all time. Hopefully there will be a port on Switch Online. Thanks for watching, bye! Who deserves to be in Switch 2?